Hi, today I was going through screenshots. I have screenshots of text messages I sent to Blake Shields. I forgot I sent. I have like documentation of conversations that I had on Facebook about SAG-AFTRA, and I, for whatever reason, took screenshots of important information like people I met. Like the day I met ASF Cohen and the day I met Willie Schultz. While going through this stuff, though, I realized I took a screenshot of a website with Shonda Rhimes' address and phone number from 2012 when I was getting ready to think about filing charges against her. I actually was thinking about doing that in 2012 when SAG-AFTRA threw me into an institution because I said I was a lawyer, and they've been slandering me and blacklisting me ever since. I just called that number today to see what it was, to see if it still worked. And it rang for a long time, and when it finally picked up, it said it was Grey's Anatomy's production company. Yeah. So I recorded the phone call. I'm not giving anyone else, I'm not putting, someone has put my number out as Shonda Rhimes' number. I'm not going to put out Shonda Rhimes' number for you guys to call her instead. Someone needs to take my number down and stop using it for Shonda Rhimes' number. Because guess what? I was a professional in the entertainment industry. I wouldn't do crap like that. I wouldn't play games like that. And in fact, any information I put out on the web was already there. For example, I had emailed Arnie Starr, and his email address was on his website for anyone to email him. Anyone could email him. It wasn't private. He had no legal reason to go after me about putting the emails up because, frankly, he had actually slandered me. He had created toxic environments for me on set by telling people I hated their religion, which was a private conversation that I had with him about my not liking my parents and their Christianity and me not wanting to be a Scientologist. I didn't go behind his back and say, well, Arnie Starr is this and Arnie Starr is that. He also emailed me to try to get him work on sets when I'm not a casting agent. I never was a casting agent. I was there working with him trying to be an actor too. I was never a casting agent. I didn't come to California to be a casting agent. I came to California to be an actor. It's ridiculous. Oh, you're not an actor, Laura, because I did an internship in grad school for casting agents. When I studied acting and was a theater, actually when I was doing that internship, I was also the lead in a play at American University because I acted at American University. I took acting classes at American University in addition to doing an internship as a casting agent. Just because someone does something doesn't mean they plan on doing that for the rest of their lives. That's really narrow-minded. That's the one thing that worries me about the technology that's developing right now. People are getting so lazy that they're not going to think. They're not going to use their brains. They're going to let a computer think for them. They're going to let other people think for them. The people who are driving that technology. Learn, read. I wanted to read before I even went to school. Like, I remember trying to read books when I was like 3 years old. I'm pretending like I was reading a book. All I could see was the pictures in the book. Because I desperately wanted to read. I remember my first written word was puppy and kitten, and I wanted those to be my first words. 5th grade, teachers asked us, what word would you like to learn first to write? And I chose puppy and kitten, and so I painfully remember trying to write them, figure out how to. So anyways, this is the phone call I left. I'm very distraught. I wanted to take the number down. I didn't do this. I didn't put them up there. And it used to be on one site. Now apparently it's on more than one site, and I have no idea how that happened. I mean, these are services that supposedly list the address and information for Shonda Rhimes, Shondaland. You'd think they'd have the accurate information. And why don't they just take my number down?
So you reached the Grey's Anatomy production office. If you'd like to leave a message, a member of our team will get back to you once our office reopens in the morning.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Well, this is ironic. This is Laura Ann Tull. I used to work at Grey's Anatomy. I've been going through old stuff, and apparently I had your phone number buried in my stuff. I have never called this office since 2012, I think, or this number. I used to work on Grey's Anatomy. Could you please pass this message to Shonda Rhimes? And just so you know, I'm recording this message. I am calling Grey's Anatomy's production office to tell Shonda Rhimes to please take my telephone number, 424-625-3279, off of the internet. Because it is my number, not hers. I do not know why it's listed as her number. I am not a crazy person. I'm an educated woman from the East Coast. I don't have anything to live for, practically, because I came to California for acting. I did not need her actors treating me as though I wasn't good to be on her stuff, whether it's because I'm white, or whether it's because I'm Democrat, or whether it's because I'm secularist. I don't know. I was a Maryland Distinguished Scholar who was never cheated on a test, who was molested by Jeremy Gilbreth. Cynthia Youngblood knew Jeremy and Johnny Ponzio. I was not crazy about Johnny Ponzio, and I was not stalking Blake Shields. I haven't worked on a set with him since 2005. So you want to know something? You haven't changed your number. I'm not changing mine. I would have greatly, in fact, I insist that she also apologize publicly, or at least tell me who put it online. 424-625-3279 is my Google Gmail account number, so I get emails for every call. I'm getting death threats. I don't appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.